Sean here. I've got a very big job, a job that's going to take a long time, a job that will last me till, well, I don't know, for years, but at least the first part of the job, probably to the end of next summer. What is my job? What is my challenge? My challenge is stumps. I've got a lot of stumps, and I have a lot of rocks. So what I did was, first of all, I needed a tractor. So I got this tractor. It's the Bad Boy 5055H. And I got it with a box blade. And I got this backhoe that mounts on the back. It actually connects to the PTO and has a pump that runs off the PTO. So there's actually no hydraulics connected between this backhoe and the tractor itself, which is kind of nice. And of course I've got the front end loader, the bucket for the front end of that. When I got the backhoe, I thought, well, I need a ripper attachment. So that's the ripper attachment. I took the regular bucket off. That's for digging holes. And this is for ripping roots and things like that, which is good for getting out the stumps. And the backhoe is okay. It does a good job. The problem with the backhoe is you have to back the tractor up to what you're trying to work on, the stump or the rock. And then you have to get off the tractor and you go on the backhoe, sit on the backhoe, put the legs down and start going after it. Sometimes you have to get, when you're on the backhoe, you can kind of get the roots to the right and the left of the stump, but you can't get the ones behind it in front of it very well. So sometimes for the bigger stumps, you have to reposition the tractor and, get off the backhoe, get on the tractor, back it up, do the whole thing again. Recently, I got something, and oh my gosh, was this a game changer. And it's far less expensive. And it is, this is called what is this thing called? A stump bucket. This is a stump bucket. It's got jagged teeth, got kind of a pointy end on the bottom. And so you can just drive the tractor, stick that thing into the stump or stick that thing into the rock, and it does a great job. I find it more effective than the backhoe. Actually, I think it might be even more effective just because there's more strength in the front here than that backhoe provides. But the biggest difference is you just drive up to it and you pop the thing out and you keep driving. You're never getting off of the seat of the tractor, which is super. This is the Titan version, and it's their light duty version. It's very economical, and yeah, so it's great. It's got these teeth. I've probably used it for about 8 hours now. The only thing that's worn down a little bit is these teeth down here on the thing, which is really not going to cause any problem at all. And the reason those teeth are wearing down a little bit is just because I've been sticking into so many rocks. But yes, I love the stump bucket. And what have I done with the stump bucket? Well, the stump bucket compared to the stump bucket plus the backhoe. My neighbor came out here. He's in the forestry business, and he has a feller buncher, which is an amazing piece of equipment. And he cleared all this out. And then what I've done is I've come through. So there were stumps every 5 to 6 feet throughout here. And I've cleaned out all these stumps. Now, some of them, I don't know. I can't get. There's really big stumps. I mean, I could, but that stump might take me an hour. And that stump. So some of these are huge. And then, of course, there's some rocks that are just humongous, like this rock. There's no telling how big that thing is once you get down to the bottom of it. But rocks like this, no problem. I pop them out, and then I just kind of push them off to the edge of the forest over there. I've got a whole line of rocks and stuff, and I typically use the box blade on the back to push those out. So that's what I'm working on.